played for us, was a captain for us. Rob Tabachnik played for us. Both those guys were seniors in 2007. We came in 2007. We were in. First thing they did when I walked in there, and I really didn't know, is add to this. Okay? I really didn't know what was going on in terms of facilities. The first thing we did, we knocked down all our facilities, and we were in trailers for a year and a half. These guys experienced that aspect of it. We built the Scandalaris Center at that point in time, and that's 9 years old now. And every year we've been able to do something. So just like any other business, you know, you got to have facilities, you got to have resources, because everything turns everything else. You know, good players help the program. Obviously, coach's continuity helps the program. Having the same head coach helps the program, usually. There's no question that having the same assistant coaches help the program, and then facilities help the program. And you know, facilities are driven by resources. So many of you guys here have demonstrated that. And there's no, you know, there's a correlation there. And that's how we make this work. We just keep driving, just keep turning the wheel. Right now we're in winter conditioning. You saw the NFL player combine go on this weekend. It's captured the whole nation. We got 7 Spartans in that. That's the most that has ever been in the NFL combine.
Awesome.
So you've got good players. You got recruits coming. Today, actually, we had a recruiting. I wasn't there, but we still had a recruiting day for the basketball game. So they saw a great game and all that type of thing. So it sort of never stops, just like the NFL, which Caleb was involved in. It sort of never stops as you move through it. From here we go to winter conditioning, spring ball. You know, come out of spring ball, more conditioning. You know, go into the season, August camp, and play the season. It just keeps rolling. It just keeps rolling. And every year, things continue to happen from a fundraising standpoint, and from a resource standpoint, a facility standpoint. And so we continue to drive that home every single day of what we're trying to do. And it's people like you that do things for Michigan State. So when you do things for athletics, it happens. It works for football, works towards athletics, and that works towards the university. I don't think there's there's a correlation between winning in football, winning in basketball, and how many people are starting to come to Michigan State. There are 38,000 applications this year to be a freshman at Michigan State University. And that's driven, I think, by a lot of different components, the education atmosphere, okay, but nobody's going up there because of the snow, guys, I can tell you that. There's a reason people are going there, and a lot of it's built around athletics and the type of university we have and the type of place that Michigan State is. So I'm going to be around here for a while, a little bit. I've got to run out here in about 15, 20 minutes to catch a flight, but I just want to say thank you for all that you do. You know, there's always something else to do. That's just the nature of any business. You can't be stagnant. You have to continue to push forward. And if we can sit there and say we can exist, you know, we want to do something with our weight room, okay? So if you sit there and say, hey, we've got things that are good enough, then things get stagnant. They're building down the road. You see what they're doing down the road. So you got to keep pace, you know, because they're back there right now, but you got to keep pace in everything that you're trying to do. Just try and stay on top of things as you move forward. So thank you for what you do. Thank you for being here tonight. And I'll just open it up for a couple questions, and then I'll turn it back over to Chuck.
Questions?
How are we going to do next year?
We're on a roll.
Awesome!
All right!
Woo, yeah!
When did you figure out that Michigan game at the end that what had sort of happened? Because on the sidelines you don't see as well as maybe the TV cameras or whatever the case may be.
Well, I saw it happen, and I was sort of like with everybody else. I think my mouth sort of dropped up. Bouncing down the sideline.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That was awesome.
That
Good
was
things happen to good
awesome.
people.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry?
What did Coach Harbaugh say to you after the
I didn't see Coach Harbaugh. I was down there with the rest of our guys.
Yeah, who
Kid
cares?
that recovered the fumble, he'll be back in the for spring.
He, I don't know if he'll make it for spring. He is working out. He is able to run right now.
Okay.
His hip was displaced, it's Bo Jackson's injury. So it's a significant injury.
Sure.
So, but I think he'll be able to participate towards the end of spring. Probably not contact, but he'll be back in the fall. That's the plan.
Cool.
Great.
What do you think your quarterback's going to be?
We got 4 outstanding quarterbacks, so, you know, Tyler O'Connor and Damian Terry have game experience. They've both done a nice job. Connor's played more. He's very calm. He's very steady. He's a competitive guy. These guys are all bigger than you think. I mean, he's 225 pounds, and you know, Damian Terry's about 235, 240, about 6'3". They're both very good athletes. And then there's a freshman that we registered last year by the name of Brian Lewerke from Arizona, actually. How we got him up there, who knows? But he's extremely talented. And you know, when Connor was down, and actually nobody really knew that Damian Terry had sprained his ankle that game too, the Maryland game, so he was out as well. Then we repped Lewerke at the 2, and he was very, very good. So look forward to watching him this spring. And Messiah Weaver just got there, so we have big time Division I quarterbacks there, so we'll be fine.
Cool.
Goddard's injury was significant. His shoulder had popped out, popped back in, so it was significant. But he played with it, and but I think he's playing at full strength now. So he's good. That's a topic that's been out there. So you guys know.
Well, the Washington Redskins thank you for our other quarterbacks. So that's good.
He's done an unbelievable job. At any time around Kirk Cousins, you know, he's just got a strong belief in himself. He is very pragmatic in the way he goes through things. Problem, solve the problem, go to the next problem. And, you know, he's a very smart guy. And what most people don't understand, I think, again, if you've been in the NFL, I mean, you're a great athlete, period. So then you go beyond that, the type of person he is. You know, it takes time to adjust to that level of football. There's a transition period, just like there is to college.
Great, thank you, Coach Dantonio.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good.